evening, but here I am. Well, welcome to my channel, I can't even talk. Welcome to my channel, Angels of Enlightenment. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please press the notification button so each time I post, you will get notified. Also, check me out on my other platforms, my Telegram, my YouTube, my Rumble, and here on fabulous YouTube. Well, I don't know. I haven't been on in a while, so excuse me, everyone. Let's just say it's been crazy. I don't know what the heck was going on, but let's just say my son gave it to everybody in the house, and he never gets sick. So I'm still recovering, guys. I still have a cold from the crazy past week. This all started last week. And it's Monday. So it's been a week and 3 days. Okay? That's how long it's been. My oldest son had the flu. Well, first he had a concussion. And the same day he had the concussion, he ended up with the flu. That was my oldest. Then he gave it to the little guy. And then he gave it to the middle one. And then the middle one gave it to me. So I ended up being sick on Monday. And let me tell you, it's crazy. All I gotta say, it was crazy. And also, I had my neck surgery 7 months ago. Wow, it's been 7 months already. And it was hard to swallow for a few days, but also the pain has been unbearable. And it's been cold. And I'm not trying to complain or whine. I'm just letting you know reality, what it's been. As I say that, it's 222. Interesting, when I was pumping gas, it was 4,404. It was $44.04. Interesting. So yeah, so excuse me for not being on. Hasn't been that great. It was all 3 kids, all 3 boys were all sick at the same time. So imagine how that was. That's all I gotta say. It was like, oh my God. One's puking, the other one's puking, and it's like it looked like a contest, but whatever. But yeah, so we're over that, thank God. Knock on wood. All right, let's see what we have for you guys this evening. Hopefully you guys are taking care of your health, your mental health of all. I know a lot of us work a lot of hours and we're single parents and we have a lot going on. Take care of your mental health. And I work in the mental health field, so I just got home and I'm working right now, so I was like, let me just get it out. So let's see what we have. Actually, before I throw out some cards, we're going to do our prayers. And then also, I've been feeling the solar plexus. I feel shame. Let's see if the card shame comes out in this deck. I'm not sure if it's going to, but hey. But that's what I've been feeling. Shame and how did I get here? That's what it feels. It's like they know how they got there, but it's like, wow, it's like, what the hell? You know what I mean? Just shame from things that they've done, things that they said. That's what I feel in the solar plexus. So the solar plexus could be out of balance. So it's time to align your solar plexus. A lot of insecurities. That's what I'm picking up too. Some people feel like they're insecure about themselves. Like they have to like have a persona to prove because they didn't have anything when they were younger, right? A lot of us didn't. A lot of us, I was adopted, so I was from home to home before I even ended up in my foster mother's care. So I never had a stable place. So a lot of us have not had that stable environment. So a lot of us are breaking generational curses, not repeating the same patterns that our parents have done. That's our role this time around. It's not repeating the same thing that our parents did. I don't know my parents, so I don't know. But I know my foster mom and my foster father. So you know what I'm saying? Um, I learned not to repeat those same things. Take the knowledge, yes, because I do, even though a lot of us didn't have the greatest childhood, but we still make sure that we don't. We also still have respect because a lot of our parents showed us respect. You are not supposed to talk to older adults with disrespect or whatever. But as you are an adult, right, and you know that something is not right, there's a way to address yourself without being disrespectful or cursing or trying to undermine that other person. There's ways of doing things. But how conscious are you when you respond? So let's see. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For them is the kingdom and the power and the glory. May the Lord be with us all. Amen. I invoke the powers of Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Metatron, and Saint Defend to please protect my energy and my space. Please let me be a clear conduit for this message that I will be delivering for the collective. All right. If the message resonates, it resonates, and if it doesn't, please don't make it fit. We have listen. Interesting, there's a wolf. We're coming up to the eclipse season. Interesting. So it says listen. You're being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. Yes, it's time to listen to your inner voice. Stop listening to the outside world. Stop listening to people. That's why you have that connection with God. Only God could give the answers. So yeah, it's been guiding you to do something or say something. Maybe some of you guys are supposed to do a podcast, write a book, be a singer, poetry, knitting, flowers. I see flowers. So it's time to listen to the inner voice within you. Stop the chatter from the outside world, especially your social media. I don't have any social media, thank God. So, less distractions. We have 3. All right, I'm going to take them all. These are the ones that fell out, but I'm going to keep them to the side. But these are the ones that were coming out of my hand. So these are the 3. This one says, speak up. What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. Interesting. I'm picking up childhood stuff with this card. What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? Or is it something you have to say that you've been hiding, like not hiding, but like, nah, like you want to say something, but you don't know how, like I said, you don't know how to say it. So you don't offend that other person or situation or whatever it is to you. But it's time to let it out because you holding it in. Remember I talked about the solar plexus, right? So solar plexus, that has to do with your I am, right? A lot of people are too egotistical. They go way beyond. And then their ego gets the best of them. And then they end up in really bad situation. Shins. So yeah, it's time to speak up. Listen, it says reach out. You're isolated to yourself and are trying to do everything on your own. It's okay to ask for help. So reach out to ask for support at this time. Maybe you have someone that is confident, that you can trust, that you can rely on. See, like I'm on my spiritual path, so I don't really trust people because of a lot of things that has happened to me. But one thing I do trust is my spiritual teacher, um, my integrated energy therapist. When she does sessions when we do sessions together, which we haven't done in a really long time. Also my Reiki master, the one that certified me to be a Reiki master as well. See, people that are like-minded and also like I do talk to someone that I hold dear my heart, and she's very special to me. And she reads tarot. She's a hypnotherapist. She does a lot of things. She also has her own channel, Terra Laura Naturals. You can look it up on YouTube. She does have some hypnosis guided meditations, which are really nice. So having like-minded people will help you in so many ways. So reach out to those people. It says honor yourself. Recognize the hard work you've put in to get where you are today. Instead of thinking how far you still have to go, remind yourself of all that you've accomplished and be proud. So they want you to honor yourself. Recognize the hard work that you have put, whatever, how many years. I've been on YouTube for 7 years. So yeah, look at how far 7 years has been. 10 years, 20 years, 15 years, whatever. But look at all the hard sweat, the tears, the sleepless nights, the what ifs. Okay. So we're going to read these three cards that we have. I haven't seen them, so we're going to see them together. These are the three. It says release attachments. There's something you need to let go of. It's either a limiting belief, an untruth, or negative behavior. It's holding you back and keeping you from stepping into your true potential and happiness. So yeah, some people are addicted to drama. So what do you need to let go of? Is it negative thinking? Negative people? Places, things? What is not serving your soul's growth? You could be seeing birds. Birds are messengers. Interesting, because there was one by the side of the road that was dead. It was a big one, too. And then we have speak your truth. Always. It says, you've stayed silent long enough. Speak up, stand your ground, and state your perspectives. You arise to a higher vibration when you let your voice be heard. Like, interesting, because we have listen, speak up, reach out, honor yourself, and release attachments, and speak your truth. I heard don't let anyone dim your light. Remember I said about expressing yourself, like how you speak to people, right? It's so interesting because it says, you stayed silent long enough. Speak up, stand your ground, and state your perspectives. Will you rise to a high vibration when you let your voice be heard? Well, be present. Okay, so they don't want you to be in the past because the past is already gone. You learn from the lessons. You're like, okay. You learn from those people, places, and things. So the past is gone. There's no point to be there. So they want you to be in this present, not in the future either, because the future hasn't. It's yeah, just because we see things that are possibly going to happen, they don't want us to look at that. They want us to look at the present right now. What's in front of us? You're ungrounded and spending too much time in your head. Something has caused you to retreat to your mind. It's time to bring consciousness to it so you can resolve it and start living life more fully again. Some of you guys are thinking about work too much. How much money I'm going to make, how much, because you're losing money or whatever the case may be. But I feel like it's about money, 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 money. And yes, we have to thrive. Yes, we have to live. Yes. But God always provides. It's not about the material world. It's about you. What are you doing in this moment? Are you listening to your higher self? Or you're ignoring it? Not taking heed of your inner voice? We need to shut our minds. It's called meditation. Sometimes we can't. Go for a walk. That's meditating. Listening to music. That's meditating. Just close down the chatter of the what ifs. Or how. The answers will come to you when you stand still. And you listen to that inner child. Because I see a child here. Someone is not confronting their inner child. That's why they want you to be present and grounded. I don't know. They want me to take out the shadow cards. So let me see what the shadows have. Let's see what the shadows have. What does the shadows have to say? Soul mirror. Others reflect your own relationship with yourself. Open heart healing union. 2207. 2 likes. So it's time to open your heart and heal. Wounded healer. Interesting. I'm picking up Gemini energy. You can have Chiron in Gemini. The wound is the place where light enters you. Empathy, healing, and purpose. It's interesting. Because look at these 2 cards. And look at her looking in the mirror. It's pretty interesting because, like, see how she's looking at him and she's looking in the mirror? It's like mirrored souls. It's crazy. Somebody could be mirroring each other. Let's do one more. Because I'm ready for bed. I'm tired. I had a long tomorrow. Says defensive. Unseen resistance to unresolved issues. Explore with curiosity. Reflection, acceptance, and growth. Like I said about the child within. There's people that are defensive because they have not worked through that in their shadow self. Unseen resistance to unresolved issues. Explore it with curiosity. Yeah. It's time to reflect. Self-reflection. And accepting the good and the bad within ourselves. But it also is growth. Growth from the experiences. People, places, and things. All right. Wow. I said self-reflection. You can't make this up. It's right there. All right. Let's see. Let's take out the hero's journey. Because remember, we're all on our journey, right? We are all playing our own part. But what part are you playing? It's like they say, which wolf are you going to feed the most, right? That's all I gotta say. All right, let me clean some of this up. All right. It says 52. Adds a 7. And 7 is a very spiritual number. The splendid torch blaze brightly. We're going to read from the book. There's a lot of red in this. It has to do with your root chakra. Foundation. Abundance. Confidence. Structure. Home. Family. It's 52. What do you got? Okay. This is a true joy in life. The being used for a purpose recognized by yourself as a mighty one. I want to be used up when I die. For the harder I work, the more I live. I rejoice life for its own sake. Life is no brief candle for me. It is a sort of splendid torch which I have got hold of for the moment, and I want to make it burn as brightly as possible before handing it on to future generations. Interesting. You know, we all have we're all a hero in our own journey, right? So what legacy are you leaving behind? That's the question. how are you, what are you leaving behind for the next generation? Because I'm an 80s baby, right? So like we weren't raised with the internet. We weren't, we had to go outside, we had responsibilities. You know, it was a different time than what we have now, right? So how can we show our values but not in a way how our parents did to us? How can we set the example for the next generation, right? What's up, Brian? um it's nice to see you on. I seen you posted something on your channel. I think it was this morning. I think it was one of your old video, an old video that you found that you just posted. I was sick, man. It was horrible. It was crazy. But so yeah, what are we leaving for the next generation? Are we, you know what I mean? Like, let's read. Reflect upon your hero's journey and recognize that you are more yourself now than you've ever been. And there's more where that came from. After all, the end of one journey is the beginning of the next. But before you embark upon your next adventure, take a moment to acknowledge yourself for participating in this quest and for keeping your internal flame of purpose burning bright. At this point, you don't have to wait for others to light your fire because the permission you need has already been granted. Know that true joy comes from being a splendid torch that lights the way for others. Interesting. It is great timing, huh? That's funny. Yeah, because I've been on for 32 minutes. 32. Exactly. 5. Change, baby. All right, so it says mantra. I know how to light myself on fire, and I burn brightly as a celebration of life. So it says dream symbol fire. Dreams of fire reflect that you are hot stuff. I know. Your self-expression has been ignited and is running full throttle. You may be amidst major transformation, moving from one stage of your life to the next, like the caterpillar becoming the butterfly. Perhaps you are unrecognizable to your former self. Unleash your power mindfully. What was I talking about? That's crazy. And realize that what heat power comes responsibility and maturity. Responsibility and maturity. Yes, it does. Burning away limiting beliefs and self-concepts that no longer serve your highest expression is an alchemy intention. Exactly. So yeah, what burns your fire? Stop limiting yourself. We all are going through some transformation. You're not like 7 years ago. You're not that person 10 years ago. You're not that person 15 years ago. You're not that person 20 years ago. You're different. You changed. You grew. But like I said, like, how are you growing though? What are you doing? How are you contributing to the new earth, to the higher vibration? Sorry, I don't want anyone toxic. I don't want anyone that tries to dim my light to suit theirs. Or just because you have more money than me. or because you have better status than me. I don't care. I really personally don't give a shit about that. I don't care about money. I don't care about status. And I don't care what you got. Because guess what? I got what I got because this is what I wanted. And I prayed about it. And God gave me everything I wanted. I don't need $1 million to be happy. Having a home to go to every day, I'm happy enough. And as long as my kids are happy, that's all I care about. That's it. So yeah. I think that's it. Yeah, I said I wanted to close out with the hero's journey. So that's what we did. So yeah, go be the hero of your own journey, right? Well, I'm about to go to bed. I got a long day tomorrow. And I'm still feeling like crap from being sick. So, but yeah, I'll be back. You too, Brian. You have a good night. Thank you for joining my live. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, press the notification button so each time I post, and you'll get notified. Please check me out on my other platforms, my Telegram, my YouTube, my Rumble, and here. On YouTube, I do not have any social media. I do not. The only ones that I mentioned. That's all I got. So yeah. Hopefully the message resonated with you in some way, somehow. Hopefully it helped you some way, somehow. And I don't know. I'm gonna do a video tomorrow about celibacy. Because I think a video needs to be done because a lot of people think it's like there's something wrong with you. And it's like, no. Stop right there. I have all this because I've been celibate. Now, if I wasn't, I would lose it all. I ain't trying to lose nothing. I'm already lost. It's time to win, we're not losing. So we're gonna probably talk about that tomorrow, because I do get home a little earlier. I'll be getting home probably about 8, 9 tomorrow. Not no 10 o'clock. Excuse me. So we're going to talk about celibacy tomorrow. I think that should be very interesting. A very interesting topic. But I will catch you guys on the next live. You guys have a good night. Bye.